Welcome to another Follicle Friday episode, where we look at the best hair regrowth stories of the week from social media so you can actually see what's working for real people. The products they used, how long it took them to regrow lost hair, and the results you can't realistically expect. First on our list we have this guy. 6 months of 1 milligram of oral finasteride a day and 2 milliliters of topical minoxidil 5%. In his first picture the hairs look very weak and thin, almost like baby hairs. But fast forward 6 months and wow, look at that. The hairs turned much thicker, and as a consequence they also gained more color, which is nice. Looking at the comments, I'm a fan of this meme. It looks like there are some jealous people on Reddit. So it's important to understand what exactly he was using and how. Here it is, list of things I took. 1 milligram a day of oral finasteride, 2 milliliters a day of topical minoxidil, and ketoconazole shampoo 2% twice a week. Yes, so here's a smart guy, he's on the big three. I also use the exact same products as he does. Finasteride is a non-negotiable for hair regrowth. And minoxidil and the ketoconazole shampoo are optional, depending on how bad your hair loss is. The ketoconazole shampoo is great because it acts like anti-inflammatory agent. So that's good because when you are balding, it turns out that the scalp can get inflamed, which is truly bad since it accelerates hair loss. So get one if you are able to, but it needs to be the 2% bottle. The 1% bottle like Nicerol does nothing. Next on our list we have this guy. You guys saved my hair, 1 year progress. Let's see. In his first picture, there's a clear recession in the temple area, something like Norwood 3. Then 1 year later, we get this. There are lots of new baby hairs in the temple area. Picture 3 is how his crown was before, which was not entirely bad, but you can also see some degree of thinning there. But this is fully resolved in the 1 year update. What I don't like is the lightening because it's very bad in the fourth picture. So maybe he's still thinning, but we just can't see it. But the temple area is clearly better than before. So what is he using? Topical minoxidil 5% twice a day, 9 months oral finasteride 1 milligram daily, microneedling 1 time a week at 1.5 millimeters, and ketoconazole shampoo 2 times a week. So that's the exact regimen as the other guy, just with the added microneedling at 1.5 millimeters. That's actually what's called in the industry the big 4. Microneedling will improve almost everybody's minoxidil results, 3 to 4 times better results. I couldn't believe minoxidil was actually working, but I gave it a try thanks to you guys. I'm from Germany, the only thing against hair loss is a caffeine shampoo called alopecia. Did almost nothing for me. Yeah, I live in Austria, so I know exactly what he's talking about here. I actually used the same shampoo. He's right though, it will not stop hair loss by any means. The only instance where I recommend using this if you are already on other treatments that are proven to work, like the big 4, and then you just add this to maximize a tiny percentage of new baby hairs coming out. So maybe it improves the results 1 or 2%. So it's not a lot, but you know, better than nothing. But never think that a caffeine shampoo can stop hair loss by its own. That's nuts. Okay, give me one more. Next guy. 16-month progress. Month 0, month 6, and month 16. Wow. Then he shows it from the other side. Month 0, month 6, and month 16. This guy is amazing. I think these must be one of the best results I've ever seen. I need to know what this guy is on. What is his exact routine? Here it is. Routine, finasteride, 1 milligram in the morning, good. Minoxidil, 2.5 milligrams twice daily, morning and night. Okay, so this guy is on oral minoxidil, which is a bit stronger than topical minoxidil, so no wonder he got such great results. What else? Microneedling 2 times per week and rosemary oil applied after microneedling for 6 months only. Okay, so I can confidently say you don't need to use rosemary oil. That's like the caffeine shampoo I showed earlier. It is not strong enough to stop hair loss on its own. Just ditch that. Side effects from meds. Finasteride, none. Good. Minoxidil, some stray hairs on tops of the ears. Increased eyebrow density with some long hairs. Trimmed as needed. Yeah, so here's a guy we all need to learn something from. He stayed consistent with a routine that works. He ditched rosemary oil after 6 months, which does almost nothing. and continued with what works best for him. Finasteride at 1 mg and oral minoxidil at 2.5 mg. By the way, all the people's treatments such as finasteride, oral minoxidil, etc. I will link them down below in the description in case you want to find them and start using them. I recommend getting them from a trustworthy place since many times you don't know who is really preparing them and how. So I trust Ulo. Ulo is one of the only shops that is able to provide all you need, like oral minoxidil, which is very difficult to get otherwise. And I loved their quality. I am partnered with them and they are not the only shop in town, but personally I love using their minoxidil 7% with tretinoin solution. That enhances minoxidil's results so much more. I encourage you to check them out if you're looking for any kind of hair regrowth treatment. And you get my personal 15% referral discount by using the links down below in the description. Okay, next results. Here we have something different. This guy, instead of using meds, he got a transplant. My 12-month Korea hair transplant update. So at the beginning you can see that his hairline is very thinned out, although to be fair the rest of his hair looks completely fine. And you can also see where they drew his new hairline. 12 months later he got these amazing results. And the reason why I am showing you these is because if you ask me, you can almost not notice he had a hair transplant. It's not like one of those hair transplants gone wrong, like this one, where you have almost baby doll hairs. This is honestly horrible. That's one of the reasons why I honestly think I will not get a hair transplant in my own temple area, where I could use some more hairs. But why did it work out with this Reddit user? First, he had 1600 total grafts transplanted, and I think it worked well on him because he has dark hair, and the rest of his hair was fine. But he is probably on meds like finasteride or minoxidil though. Okay, next result is in the form of a video, which should make things more interesting. Let's see. He says, this is what 1 year of minoxidil looks like month by month. Month 5, you can see the hairs filling in. Ooh, month 12 is great. Do we have a before and after? Oh yeah, here it is. Wow, so amazing results. That's the thing, many people give up after just a few weeks, but the best results come after 1 to 2 years of using the treatment consistently. That was also my case. If you found this video interesting, you should check the first episode of Follicle Friday here, or this video on how to microneedle with minoxidil for best hair regrowth results. Don't forget to check Ulo's products to start your hair regrowth journey today. Until next time, I wish you a happy hair journey.